Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. I am Jen Lee of Mama Lee Post 3. I'm finally back. Sorry I was gone for a little bit. I was super depressed and dealing with a lot on my plate. I have been in an enormous amount of pain lately. It was this past Monday. I called my doctor. Today's Wednesday. I called my doctor about the pelvic pain that I was experiencing and migraines, and the migraines have been so bad lately that they've been making me very sick. I actually had to call off work on Sunday, which is very unusual for me. I don't typically call off work. Sorry if it seems a little noisy. I do have lunch cooking today. I am feeling a little bit better about myself, so thank you to anyone who has been there for me during this brief period. I believe I haven't picked up the camera in about 2 weeks. I recorded a thing about the virus going around right now. I uploaded it, and that has been the last video that I've done in a while. This is hopefully a start to a new on my channel. The good news is that I called my doctor on Monday because I called off on Sunday. I was very sick due to the pelvic pain and the migraines. I don't know how most of you guys are, but like when I'm in a lot of pain, it makes me super nauseous. So that's why I was so sick. But I called on Monday and told them what was going on. I even started crying because I've been so fed up with this whole situation. Like, it's been over a year. Granted, during that time, like, we've tried other options. We were trying not to do surgery because I've had 2 surgeries before. So I was trying not to do a surgery, but the medication's not working, and I believe the ibuprofen is doing a lot of damage to my stomach, because after all of this, I'm probably going to have to get my stomach looked at because I do nothing but take ibuprofen. Recently, I have started smoking weed to deal with the pain, so I wouldn't have to take so much ibuprofen. But they finally called me back Tuesday, and we got an appointment. The first appointment is April 16th. It will be just like a consultation kind of thing. Like, tell me, like, what are the, what do you call it? Oh my gosh. I can't remember. My brain is like fogged up. I'm so tired. Where you talk about the surgery and like what can go wrong, what might go wrong, things to look for. Ding. Well, let me go check on lunch. Okay, not quite done yet. What did I leave off? Oh, the 16th is to talk about the procedure and all that, and like what to expect and all. I have been doing my research, so I'm going to be talking to him about a lot of stuff. But the surgery itself is set for April 20th. Hopefully, keep your fingers crossed, guys. Nothing goes wrong, and I can still have the surgery on that day. You never know with this moment the world is having right now. But some of the options are, I don't know, okay, so I don't know if you guys know the definition of endometriosis. If you've been following my channel for a while, you do, because I believe towards the end of my channel, towards the beginning of my channel, unfortunately, I was dealing with this, and I did do a video on it because I was unable to do as many videos as I wanted. So endometriosis is like when you have, it's when your lining is growing too quickly in your uterus and stuff. But it can have like migraines, pelvic pain, pain during intercourse, and stuff like that. We tried 2 different types of birth control pills, and neither one of them worked. So the next option is for surgery to find out if it is 100% endometriosis. The birth control covered a lot of bases. Like, it was trying to treat me for the endometriosis along with like hormonal imbalance. There was another one, I can't remember the name of it, but it was supposed to help with Those three things. So right now I have no idea what's wrong with me. Like, I just know I have pelvic pain, migraines, and heavy periods and stuff like that. Even on birth control, I still have heavy periods. So I go in April 20th, and the 16th I'm going to talk to him about like what we're going to do, because there is different treatments for it. The first treatment would be like excisions, which would be like scraping the lining off to where it's supposed to be, and then just taking some hormone pills to help keep it back, I guess. I'm not entirely sure, but that'll probably be one of the things that he wants to talk about. But I've been looking up like hysterectomies and stuff like that, because I don't plan on having any more kids, like, ever. Like, I have the 2, I'm 30, I don't want any more kids. Some of the options that I found were the hysterectomy, which is where they remove your uterus, and the only pros of this is that I wouldn't have any periods. There are a lot of cons to it. Like, there could be injury to my organs if around my uterus. There could be blood clots in my legs or my lungs. I could get an infection. I could have even heavier bleeding, early menopause, and pain during sex. So it kind of seems pointless to get a hysterectomy if I'm still going to have all that stuff. So I think I'm going to not do a hysterectomy. But they also have something called oophorectomy, which is where they remove your ovaries, but that can also cause heart disease, cancer, and premature death. So I don't know if I want to do that either. But they have something called a cervix sparring, which is where they leave the cervix in, but they take your ovaries out. It reduces the damage to the bladder and the nerves, and sometimes you can have a better sex life. I don't know if that means that I will still have periods and stuff like that, but it could be an option. I will definitely keep you guys posted, because this is something that's definitely going to affect my channel. You guys are probably going to see me like laying around a lot in my videos, like if I do makeup videos or anything like that. We do have a bunch of boxes coming. I have a Birch box coming. I have a Ipsy box coming. I have a snack crate coming. I have a bunch of stuff from Wish that I still haven't done. I did have a Wish video I was going to do for you guys. Hold on. Let me go grab it, because I did start it. Hold on. Okay. So I got this off of Wish. It's a 50-piece weight loss foot patch. You guys have seen me use them before. That is the oven. I am cooking some pizza rolls in an air fryer and some in the oven, because I want to see if they taste different or not. Anyways, I thought they were the same thing as last time. If you guys watched my last video, my last Wish haul, or not Wish haul, my last Wish video, it had little white foot patches, and like you would peel the back off and you would stick it on the bottom of your foot, and it actually stayed. Okay, so these are completely different. I think there's supposed to be something to hold on those patches better, but they just completely suck. So this is how they come. They're in this little package, and they're like these little brown things. They do smell exactly like the other patches that I had. It's very hard to get the back off of it, and they don't stay on. So I decided not to do a video on that. I did get a refund for it. They didn't want me to send it back, so I have no idea what I'm going to do with all of these pieces unless I get that packet. But again, like I said, I do have a few Wish items coming that I'm hoping to show you guys. So we'll just have to see how it goes. I don't know how long recovery is. I do know that I will be out of work for 3 days because of it, because obviously, like, you have to be out of the day of the surgery, and it's on a Monday. So I will be off work on Monday, I'll be off work on Tuesday, I'll be off on Wednesday, and then she told me to call her and see how I'm feeling on Thursday to see if I can come in. I do know, like, obviously I'm not going to be able to do any heavy lifting or anything like that, for a while. I think it takes like 6 weeks for like the inside of you to heal and stuff. So for like 6 weeks, I won't be able to lift anything. Not even my kids. So the thing with that is because of this episode that the world is going through right now, I can't take my kids with me. So like I'm having to try and figure out where I'm going to have them stay during my surgery. So the idea right now is that we're just going to we're doing one of two things. Like we can't take them with us, so they're obviously going to stay with someone. We're either going to have them stay here all night and then drop them off at 4 in the morning because my surgery is at 5:30 a.m. If I haven't mentioned, I'm not a morning person. I hate waking up before 9 a.m. The other option, and then dropping them off at 4 a.m., going to the surgery, and then my husband coming back and getting them later, and then picking me up from the hospital. Or we can let them stay overnight at my sister's house and then pick them up after surgery. The only thing with that is my kids have never, Leo is 8. Leo, come here! He's 8 and has never stayed at anyone's house overnight. He's always been with us. Bubba, have you stayed at anyone's house overnight before?
No.
But you really want to stay at your aunt's, right?
Yeah.
So, and Melody, who is 5, has also never stayed with anyone. So, my anxiety about that, and my husband's, like, he's cautious about it as well. So, I'm kind of thinking maybe, since they want to do that, maybe just, because they do take medication at night. She has Singulair, he has ADD medication and Singulair, and then he also has medication that he has to take in the morning. My idea is to possibly give them their medicine and then take them over there like late. That way I'm tired and it won't bother me as much. So we'll have to see. And then obviously like Carrie would bring his medicine with him in the morning. So yes, go ahead. Yeah, that's what I'm dealing with right now, along with all this stuff that's been going on in the world. Oh, also, and my landlord is being ridiculous right now. Hold on, I gotta check this piece roll. Okay, as I was saying, my landlord is being ridiculous right now. 2 weeks ago, my son got his kite stuck up in the tree, and he was pulling on it to try and get it down, and a limb fell down, and it almost hit him. I called and told them because the tree is pretty much dead. Like, there's no leaves on it right now. All the other trees have leaves on them. This is literally like a creepy looking tree right now. They said that they would send somebody over that evening or the next morning. It's been 2 weeks and no one has showed up. So I called again the other day because now I also have the neighbor over here and the neighbor over here who are saying, hey, this one over here is like, oh, I have a limb over my tree, over my house. You guys need to take care of it because if it falls, it's going to damage my house and then you're going to have to pay for it. And I was like, I'm not paying for anything. I have told the landlord that all these trees on this lot are like dead because of the drought last year. So he's mad because there's a single branch over his house. And then he's mad because the tree limbs are falling down and they're like falling in his yard and he has to pick them up and blah, blah, blah. And yeah, so on top of all of the crap that I'm dealing with now, I have to deal with them and my landlord who don't want to fix things in my house. So hopefully you guys are doing better and hopefully this virus doesn't have you going crazy as well. Like my kids have been out of school for a while now and I just want to pull my hair out. They get along for the most part, but they do argue a lot. So we'll have to see. But here is my pizza rolls, guys. I don't know if you can tell, but like, ooh, 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 do not drop them. This half is air fryer, and then this half is just the oven. But like, you can tell, like this one's still kind of squishy, but these are kind of hard. So we'll have to see. They're extremely hot, so I'm not going to eat one on camera. I'm sorry. That is all I have for you guys today. Hopefully the next time I see you, I will be feeling much, much better. Right now I'm still super, super nauseous, like I said. I haven't been throwing up, but I have been having the urge to throw up a lot. I actually carry a bag of peppermints in my purse because it's gotten that bad. I've been drinking nothing but water. I had one child-sized cup of Sprite yesterday, but that was because, like, the mints weren't working. Like, I was so nauseous at work. It was ridiculous. I'm not sick. I'm not contagious. Like, what I have, you guys cannot get. So please, stop calling the store and asking if anyone there has the virus. No one has the virus. If we had the virus, we'd be shut down. Just saying. Okay. But I would like to give a shout out to AR Studios. They left a beautiful comment on my last video about my mother, and I really, really appreciate what you said. It really, really helped a lot. I really, really am grateful for all of you guys. A lot of people have been watching the videos and contacting me or commenting and stuff. So it really, really helps when you guys do that, especially right now when you're in quarantine and you can't do anything else. So thank you again, AR Studios, for subscribing and for that beautiful comment that you left. It really meant a lot to me. Until next time, guys. Bye-bye.